Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Nikki, thanks for the virtual, always. Hey, Jamie and Logan, how you doing? Going Grays. Rob's here, and Justin's here. Good morning. So, been playing with all this stuff in case anybody doesn't know. But I think I'm close on the lighting, even with the hat. I just got it up just a little bit. You can actually see my eyes. It's kind of hard. I couldn't use I've got it hanging with a hanger off of the curtains. But I'm liking it. The new, like I said, I've ordered cabling. So this will be a 90 and it won't be green. It'll come up with the cable management in here and all the way back down and around and come up and you'll barely be able to see it. I do have a new microphone on the way, a Comica. Um, yeah. And this same microphone I've got a couple of stuff that I'm going to bring up. One real quick right now for Logan. I ordered this a couple days ago. I should get it maybe tomorrow or the next day. Let me show you guys real quick since there's only 9 of us here. I ordered this oven. Um, it was 7 to what is that? 30, 60, 90, 100 or 10 or 20, 150, like $200. And it isn't, they didn't have the uni or whatever. This is some kind of a knockoff, but you can see. But you know what I kind of liked about it, which I thought, I mean, I don't know if it'll work or not, but if you can, let me see if I can get a better picture of it. Um, can you see that? That's like a carbon monoxide sensor. This thing is advertised as a indoor and outdoor pizza oven. So we will see. So when I get it, I'll do a little. It takes a 12 inch. It's only a 12-inch stone. I don't know what the one that Logan, maybe he can enlighten me on what he got, but I believe it was. Hey Andrew, I believe it was about the same. So it makes a 12-inch pizza, 11 whatever, which is perfect. So I just like the idea of man, I had that charcoal shit all over my hands and it was a nightmare. I mean, I still got it. I'll still use it. I still got to try it on pellets, but we'll see. So I've been on a Lasada, hey, it's my birthday rampage, but I ordered a bunch of stuff. I ordered this arm, which I really like. It doesn't have the springs and all that crap. It's nice. It moves really good. It'll take like 2 pounds hanging off of it. I guess that should be higher, right? And then I ordered, here, I'll show you. I forgot. So I'm on the GoPro 9 right now, which I did that test that turned out to be an hour and a half the other day. And took me forever to figure out how to use it. But this is on an arm too. This thing moves and goes in any place that I want to put it. That's the ring. That's that custom hanging device that I made to hang that big giant light. And then this is the arm. And I still got to put the cover on it. I've been playing with the tension on it. There's a cover that goes over that little piece. And then I've got my, let's see, I don't want to get my, I got the laptop here, which is taking a little bit to get used to. And then, of course, the 65 inch and the rest of the room. That's that couch that I was talking about. Logan, it folds down. It's comfortable as hell. I think it's pretty similar to what you got. We ended up buying another one for 3,000 baht they had on sale, the exact same one. And we gave it to the brother, the cousin that's going to move in to the apartment as a housewarming deal. So what is it, 30, 60, $90 for this thing. And it's real comfortable. And then, of course, the little racing deal and the uh, virtual thing and all that. So anyway, see if I can get this set up again. I don't think I moved it too much. I did some cable management stuff down here. I've got a little, really couldn't see it. I guess if I move this up a little bit, see this is, I can go way up. It goes anywhere. I've had this for a while. It's just now coming up to voltage battery. It got unplugged. It's like a little battery backup, but it was real cheap one. I don't even think they're lithium, but what I do is keep the computer and everything hooked into that, and I guess kind of sort of like a battery backup in case I have power outage. I had a, here I'll show you the. I don't understand. I talked to my wife again last night about the. Let me get this level about the frickin' internet. But I mean, this is what it's supposed to be. Let's do it again. Let's see. How do I bring that in? Um, share screen. Here's the speed test going on right now. I just ran that. So it's almost 900 on a download, and the up should take off right now. And it looks like it's going to be in the 300s, 250, 300s, which is freaking awesome. But the last two times that I've done live streams, I've lost the internet. And I'm on fiber. It's sitting right over there. And so what did it end up being? 270. So I don't know. So I don't know what the hell was happening, but I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I like the reason. Let me get back to the stream here. The reason, take this off. The reason that I did all this stuff was to get everything up off. I've got a nice little area in front of me I could work. I still got to move the coffee machine and this stuff over here, and then I'll be pretty much set. I think, like I said, if I keep my hat up a little bit, or if I just show my bald head, which I don't really care, um, it the lighting seems close now, at least. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some fanatics out there that are going to go, no, no, it doesn't. It's not good. Um, put some some car girl. I can do that. Looks just, yeah, I think it's just a knockoff. Yeah. 12 inch is what I have. I still wouldn't use it indoors. Does yours have, did you see that carbon monoxide sensor on the actual regulator? It was weird. I don't think I would either, but to have that option if it's pouring, well, you're under cover, so am I. Rain isn't really going to make a difference. But yeah, and I don't know how much was yours, because that would be, what did I say? Right around $200 is what it was. 7,300. I don't know. Somebody could do the math. Let's see. You follow soccer. I follow way too many soccer leagues. You're gonna like it here in Thailand. My wife's the biggest fanatic stuff that I've seen here. They love their football, their soccer, but boy, they just absolutely adore their volleyball, man. Their women's volleyball. And my wife she'll get up and turn it on at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch Thailand play somebody across the planet. And I enjoy watching it too. She's got me, what is it, Thailand Poon Poon. I don't know. We We root on Thailand as we watch it. Hey Aaron, how you doing? Morning to you. Um, let's see. But anyway, we'll see. Let's see. But yeah, I don't know how much you paid for yours. I don't know if you know, again, here's my disclosure. I'm curious. I ask questions. Anybody that's on this channel knows you don't ever have to answer me. Uh, it's just I like to ask questions. A little over. Yeah, now it said, now I didn't see it in any, let me pull it back up again. Let me get rid of this one. Um, sorry for the people that don't really care about pizza ovens. But let's see. Let me go here and share. Then I'll go to. I ordered this cheese from there too because it's a low moisture deal. But when you pull it up, it doesn't say anything about it. Doesn't I mean it says stuff about it, but it doesn't show me. You tell me if it's the same. Where is it? Okay, here it says practical accessories: 12-inch pieces pizza stone, a large pizza shovel, which I'm imagining is a peel, a stainless steel multifunction pizza roller blade, which I imagine is a round pizza cutter, a stainless steel half moon large pizza cutter, a 12-inch stainless steel food clip, and a gas hose. So I'm imagining that I'm going to have to put a regulator on the propane. But I guess they give you a hose. I don't know. Maybe you can enlighten me on what you were what you got, Logan. But it and I didn't want to order it because I don't know what it's going to need. I'm just going to go down and get I'll get a small bottle so that I can get it kind of traveling. I did buy the two of these because I'm such a moron on how I can or can't add what sizes are. I just got them both. They were $8, $9 each. So I ended up just buying one of each. I bought these bags, these here. So one is for small, which I think, oh, one's 362. So they're like $10 a piece. So I guess I wasted $10, but um, it's just a little carrying deal to put it in. And I thought that would be kind of cool if I do decide to. I guess you can do it with the legs out too. Um, if I do decide to take it camping or whatever, it's waterproof. Pizza oven dust cover. So um, we'll see how waterproof it is. But I figured, what the hell, it's probably a good thing to have. So we'll see. Thailand poon. I don't know what poon poon means, but she has me saying it's probably something I'll get hit, or somebody will whack me in the back of the head or something if I'm in a bar anywhere. But the yeah, Thailand poon poon. That's what they. I don't know, but they really get worked up about their volleyball, man. And I kind of dig volleyball anyway. I used to watch the Olympics and the beach volleyball and those two gals. I forget what their names were. The Americans that just kicked the shit out of everybody they played. I forget, big tall blonde and kind of tall brunette. Somebody will remember the name. Dave, I was a cheeseman for 20 years. Really? Um, the restaurant Greek pizza is the best. Yeah, the thing that I found hard, this one is a low moisture grated mozzarella. But I guess probably if I really want to do it, I'd either get fresh or get a block and go ahead and grate it up myself. Would probably be ideal. But I did buy this stuff that I used on the pizza the last time, and it was the best I'd found so far here in Thailand. It was actually the first one that was low moisture that I found here. Uh, You haven't. I'm not. I gotta get into the feta. I'm not a big feta guy. That's on the Greek side, right? It, I think I've tasted it before. Um, Uh, let's see. Total package was the oven, the peel, both wheel and rocker, which is something they got. Maybe that's what the tongs are, and a carrying bag. Okay. I don't think it didn't say anything about a carrying bag, but I'll be happy just to get the oven because I'm sure it's coming from China. So let's see, tomatoes. Yeah, that's it. Another thing they do have Roma. They have Romas in the both crushed and peeled whole that you can get here in Thailand. And then I just make my own sauce, and I cook my sauce. A lot of people, I like the taste of my pasta sauce, so I cook it, and I'll take granted I'll only cook it for maybe a half hour, 45 minutes or so, and I'll pull out the stuff that I'm going to use for pizza, and then I'll cook the other one. You hear everybody, all the Italian, all the big chefs, and all that kind of stuff talking about, oh, you can make a marinara, you can do this in 15, 20 minutes. Not sauce like my mama made me. And that was the stuff that was on the stove for 12 hours, you know, and the taste is phenomenal. Our family sauces probably as good as most families. I grew up with a bunch of Italians, so even different families, and all of them were a little bit different, but all good, all authentic from Italy. Um, yeah, I've had it before. I just I think I do kind of like the taste of it. I'm trying to remember. I'm big on green olives and stuff like that. I like that kind of stuff. The only thing is, the olives and all that kind of crap, man, you look on the bottle and they're, like 100% sodium. Anything that comes out of a freaking can. That's why I'd rather have fresh sliced mushrooms. I try to keep away from anything in a can. I did find some tomatoes. They weren't Romas, but I bought it the last time, but they had no salt added. I bought it off of Lasada, and it was okay. It was good, very acceptable. Yeah, I will. I definitely will. It's real simple. It's simple, Logan. It's just cooking, bay leaves, saute garlic and onion in the pan. My mom's, which I haven't really got into, she makes brijal. I don't know if you know. It's a wrap, and anyway, and sausage and stuff like that. I don't, which you wouldn't want anyway. So the sauce that I actually make here in Thailand, 90% of the time is vegetarian, and there's no I guess it would even be vegan. It's just I don't think there's anything that has hoofs on it in there or anything. Just that's pretty much it. Olive oil, a good amount of olive oil. People do not put enough olive oil in their sauce, and then just cook the living crap out of it. Hardest part is having a good thick metal bottom pan and I always like cooking on gas, but being able to get it down to a real slow boil, so you don't burn it, and then just cook the living shit out of it. Bay leaves, I put oregano in it. I like oregano, salt and pepper. Of course, I cut back on the salt, but I will definitely do that. And the like you were talking about in yours, I did watch it, by the way. And there's so many different doughs to make Neapolitan and stuff over. I like the stuff that's fermented personally, taste wise. If I'm just gonna make stuff here, throw it in there, let it, throw it in the mixer, let it knead and mix everything, put it in a bowl, let it double in size, knock it down, cut it into balls, leave it out for 2 hours, and make your pizzas. And the pizza dough is ridiculously easy too. It's just yeast, salt. I put a little bit of olive oil in it. Some people don't even put olive oil in it, and flour, yeah, and water, of course. But excuse me, that's pretty much it. And like I said, but there's so many variations to make. This one that passed, Nitnoi, the people in Thailand, they like thin crusted pizzas, and they love to put some ketchup on them. It's sacrilegious to me, but I've gotten over it. I can watch them do it. Hey, how you doing, Lewis? Yeah, exactly. And that's the way I was taught. I mean, my mom had a boyfriend. The poor woman deserved a man in her life, and she only had one guy that actually I threatened to kick the shit out of, and he kind of ended up going away. In fact, I was going to shoot him. I was only like 14. I had my gun out, and he was being an ass, and my mom stopped me. I think I was 12, something like that, 12, 13 years old. But anyway, um, the guy, he was actually not a bad guy, and he did treat my mom well, but she was so religious and everything. The woman deserved it, and she didn't for the last 40 years or 30 years of her life. She got her heart broken at 70 years old by some. This guy was a real idiot. But anyway, the poor guy couldn't stand the smell of sauce, and my mom would put it on for 24 hours, and it would just gravitate. He'd get to the front door and almost have to turn around and walk away. He just couldn't stand the smell of it. I loved it. I mean, it is. You're absolutely right. There's never been a uh, a truer statement as Lewis just made right there. Yeah, it. Yeah, they like it. And their ketchup is more on the sweet side. They like that, and the sauce if they had their druthers. Uh, in fact, when I do make it for them, I will throw a little bit. What I do is I taste the sauce. I taste the gravy. You can call it whatever you want. But and then I add salt or sugar, depending on if it's acidic. The taste to me, what I like, and 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 with them here, I'll always throw in a little bit of sugar. They like it on the sweet side. But they just love it, man. I mean, so smiling again. Say what I wanted, giving back to the people of Thailand. It's not that I don't get anything out of it because just seeing people here, especially the party we had, it'll be a lot nicer when I'm just doing pizza. I'm either going to do barbecue or do pizza in the future. And when I get this oven, we'll probably do one because it's just too much. But with the propane and what I saw, the stuff that I've been watching, Logan, is cranking it up, getting that thing up to 700, 800 Fahrenheit, the stone, and then they crank it all the way down to low and put it in and cook the pizza. Then I guess when they take it out, they crank it back up and get ready for the next one and put them in. So I'll be experimenting, and I'll do videos as I sure Logan and Jamie will do the same. Let's see. Where did I go? I miss him. Did I miss? Hey, I miss Pierre. How you doing? Hey, Jess, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? You like the studio mic? Yeah, it's the same microphone, the $15 USB. I don't have to worry about touching it or it making any sounds off of because it was on this. This comes with this little $15 microphone. I have two of these because I like the sound so much for such a cheap price that I have two of these and I'll use it to travel as I will with this. I'll show you the one. It hasn't gotten here yet. I bought a pizza oven. That's what we were looking at. These are the cables that I bought. I bought three of them, and I bought them a meter and a half long so I could do the cable management. But let me go to the last 15 days, and let me go to two. And the Comica should be down here somewhere. There it is. So this is the one. I think I kind of bought it because I dug the way it looks, but it actually, I think I should be able to. I can cut that, but it actually shows that it's a USB. That front shows the gain, and actually after you get done, you adjust it to what you want to, sound wise, and then it'll show as a meter as I'm actually talking into it. They'll show it here. Let's see. You can see it peg in red. Um, and I don't know. It was what was it? It's right there. Uh, $70, $60, something like that. What was it? Yeah, 22, so 60, 65, $70. But I I kind of dug it. Like I said, I did. I can't say that I wasn't influenced by the way that it looked retro. I'm into that kind of crap. But thanks for coming. I appreciate it, George. That guy should come with smell. Some odors that come from my wife's kitchen. Yeah, he was like I said, he made the mistake of threatening me, and even at 12 or 13, I was more on the lunatic side, and I had a little 410 shotgun that I had loaded, and my mom freaked out, and she actually stopped me, thank God. And then he was pretty. After that, he calmed down, and I said, just be civil, treat me like a human, not like I'm you know, your little slave. And after that, he was all right. He was a truck driver and decent guy, but he got it. He got it after that. I'm chilling out at the airport here in California. Wow, cool. Awesome. I bet you're a happy camper. I don't know, man. Like I said, you've kind of got it. I haven't watched. I got to see if I know I'm subscribed, but I haven't gotten notified. Have you done any videos on the van thing, or is the van thing under a different name? Hey, Yads, how you doing? I got to make one of your live streams. I've missed the last two, I think. Who cares what people say? Thanks. Uh, Romano, not Parmesan, Australian Romano, world class. Alfredo with Romano, not Parmesan. Yeah, the Roma cheeses I like too. I do like Parmesan though. Some of it. It all depends. Some people prefer the stuff out of some. Actually, on some stuff, I like that crap that they make in a jar, and some of the stuff that I make in some of the recipes that I haven't made in years. But um, got lost in my post. Uh, Sound is good. Yeah, I like I said, $15, $15 US for that. Unbelievable. Um, Growing up, we used sort of provolone and a mix of and provolone. Yeah, I watched a couple. I've been watching, of course, now the YouTube pizza videos on the. I actually put in there uni knockoff because this thing doesn't have a name that I could find anywhere, and it comes up as a uni knockoff, and I watched a couple of them. Basically the same oven it looks like. Yeah, let's see. Everybody saying hi. Yeah, I like that other mic. We'll see how it sounds. It should be here maybe before the next live stream. I'll do a live stream in a couple of days. It should be here. So we'll see. We'll be able to compare it to what this thing does. And I agree. It looks cool. Let's see. 20 more a pound. Rob's gonna have to be the go-to cheese guy, man. I will. Definitely like that. That's a big thing here. It was in Costa Rica. It seems like anything imported, but cheeses real expensive here in Thailand. That's why I was really surprised that I don't know. Here, Rob, I'll show you this. Let's go back to here. Let me go back to here. Let me go back to here. This this is the stuff that I bought. It was 1,000 grams, so it's 2.2. It's a kilo, and it's if you read in the deal, it says it's a low moisture mozzarella, and it was 274 baht. Let me actually see what would that be. 274. Actually, the baht came to the dollar came up a little bit today. It had dropped down to 35.8, and this morning when I looked at it, it was 36.2. So it's on the rise. Divided by, I'll just use 36. $7.61 US dollars. Let me my phone. Cattywampus here. So basically $7.50 for this. Let's see if I can get if it has a. Holla Holla trans fat free specifications. I know it's the same stuff that I did, and I know on the bag when I got it or when I looked at it, this is all in Thai. It says, see, now this stuff is the stuff that I think is garbage, is the one that says pizza toppings. That scares me a little bit. But see, this actually says mozzarella. So I don't know, but like I said, it was fairly decent. It's the best that I found here in Thailand. That doesn't mean that I can't find something else. See, here's a 500, 152. So a pound is like $3.60 or something. Um, but I don't know. I don't know what the prices are back in the States. But when you buy block cheese in Thailand, it's really expensive. Let's see. What did I miss? Uni knockoff, same oven, and you save a couple $100. Yeah, I agree. Now I just thought when I saw that ovens, I thought that would like for you guys would be the ultimate thing because it's a vegetarian's dream, right? You throw out, let's eat a lot of carbs, but you throw it out there. You got, oil you can put on it. You got I think the hardest thing would be making a white pizza of some kind because that would have. Well, you put the cheese on it though, right? So I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of with mushrooms and olives and peppers and tomatoes and every kind of vegetable on the planet. You guys should be having a field day with that. I would believe anyway. That's why I said you really need to get one. Let's see. Rob, did you distribute? I swear I quit college to sell cheese. I live in Vermont, the best, whatever makes the best cheese, California. Yeah, that's good to know, man. Hey Scott, how you doing? I hope you're well. Okay. This is so nice having this, whatever it is. It's a curved thing too, just barely. You couldn't see it there, but I don't have to lean forward. I just look over. I can read the chat. It's freaking awesome. Meat guy. Yeah, that's right. Cheese guy. Yeah, because Aaron's gonna have a big barbecue, I think. I wonder how good Aaron block cheese from Macro is. Any good? I don't know. I haven't actually got a. This is gonna drive me nuts though. I'm not level. I haven't actually got a block. When my uncle, like I said, my family's owned Paisano's Pizza. They came from uh, they came from Italy to New York. My grandmother, grandfather, my two uncles, and my mother came to California in I think 52 or 53, and they put up the Italian restaurant on Hollywood Boulevard, Paisano's Pizza, and who ended up being one of my best friends' grandfather around the corner had an Italian restaurant close to there. And I mean that my uncle used to chase me to grab he had it all in a big giant cool drawer, that pulled out. That's where he stored it after he took the blocks and shredded it. And man, it so good. But he used to scream and yell at me. He would have beat me if he could have caught me, but I was pretty nimble back then. But nothing better than a good cheese, man. Wow, 20 years. Very cool. What did I miss there? Dave. I just sent you a video on Instagram on making homemade mozzarella with only pot milk and vinegar. Not sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're horrible. A lot of their stuff is in boxes and not refrigerated. So I don't know what they do to their milk. Um, some of the milk is in the refrigerator section, but 90% of their stuff, almond milk, regular milk, 2%, 1%, whole milk, I would imagine is what you want, right? Um, but what they do to it to make it be able to sit on a shelf for 150 years would kind of scare me. But there might be some stuff that is in the refrigerator they have it actually in a in a plastic bottle and a carton that they don't have on the shelf. They got those little boxes. So I will check into it. Yeah, it's not really hard to make, right? You guys are gonna get into it. I think it's awesome. Dave, put me in the happy place as far the best. We all should support your cause. Thanks. Hey, Craig, how you doing, brother? Glad you could make it. Um, yeah, that's one thing about it. Like I said, that I like about this channel is I get the bullshit. I get to speak English. You got to realize that everybody in my house, my wife's pretty much the only one that sort of has a grip on the English language. And I like am the worst learner in the world. Like I said, it isn't because I'm on the stupid side or anything. It's just that my brain works different than most people's brain. If you're talking about something that I'm interested in, I'll absorb and suck it all into my brain. If you're talking about something that I could give a shit less about, it just goes in one ear, don't retain one word. You could ask me 10 minutes later and I said, what? I don't know. So I'm really, it's really hard for me. So I don't, 4 words in Thai. I've been here. It's going to be, well, right now is about when I came, the beginning of November, 5 years ago. So 5 years, I've, I know 4 phrases. Uh, it, it's kind of embarrassing. Um, hey, Ron, what are you doing, brother? Glad you could make it. Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it. The wife will be happy. We got a bunch of stuff coming up, so like I said, I'll do shorts on everybody that gives on this channel. It goes to my wife, as you know, whether it comes in through PayPal, whether it comes in through super stickers or whatever it is. And then we do things. Some of the ones you've seen in the past. We bought TVs and tables and soccer balls because a lot of people are generous on this channel. And but I don't think I'm going to do videos. I think it's a little bit too much. But I will do shorts so the people that do give uh, can say, "Oh, yeah, I participated in that one," uh, just to see where it goes. Thanks again, Rob. I appreciate it. Let's see. Am I way far behind? Yeah, I am. Uh, just got home from a second job. That's awesome. Because in case you guys don't know, Scott has been. Uh, he was really every day. Every time I went on, Scott was there, and we kind of figured out that because he had lost his job, and he not only found one job but found 2 jobs, which is freaking awesome. I'm hoping that Richard from Richard Travels can find something like that. I know he needs it, but awesome that Scott's got it. Oh, that's right. Is it? Is it? No, it's not the 31st there, is it? It's the 31st here, right? Am I screwed up? No, Wednesday, November. Oh, yeah, it is. It's Halloween in the States. Forgot about that. I should have called my cousin Sam. It takes him, I think, 2.5 weeks to set up all the crap he's got on his. He ended up getting an acre of land so that he could store all his Halloween stuff. And I think it takes him 2 weeks to set it up and a week to tear it down. But so he's probably going like gangbusters right now. Good morning from Benson Chumberry. I'm Dutch and like my cheese. I normally bring yeah. Um, and do they ever bother you bringing in cheese to Thailand or and I'm probably gonna butcher your name, Antonia? Did I say that right? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm horrible with names. But I'm curious if they because when I used to go, I really miss my staple go-to garlic seasoning, which was made in Gilroy, right by my house in the garlic capital of the world. Me and my wife that passed away, we've been using it for 20 years, maybe more, and I've been out of it since. I didn't get any like an idiot when I went for my mom's deal, but I'm wondering about cheese. That's interesting. You're old. Not afraid to say I don't know. No, not at all. Let's see. If you have a brain, the mind is like a parachute. Works best when it's open. Yeah, it's just, man, you talk about motorcycles or, and stuff, and you could ask me 100 years later what I can verbatim, I can tell you what you said. But you asked me about something that I'm not interested in. I'm not going to be rude. I'm going to look at you and, okay, yeah, as I'm thinking about motorcycles and shit. So, let's see. Separate. I had frozen milk for what? WYS. I missed. I don't know what that is. Ray, hit me up. It went over my head, which is not an uncommon thing on this channel. Um, Crazy busy with trick or treaters in Fort Worth. Yeah, when I was up the last part of my life, I was up in the middle of nowhere, up in the high Sierras, Bass Lake. We didn't really do that. We didn't do it. But when I was a kid, man, it was a thing to do, go out for Halloween and have a ball, with the candy and all that. And then, idiots started putting drugs and stuff and razor blades, sick bastards. Like to just get them all in a room for a couple hours. But anyway, I don't know what they do now. Now, I had heard that don't you get it if you're going to give out candy, you can get on a list and a safe house or something. And I don't know. I don't know how they do it anymore. It's too bad that you have to do that kind of crap, right? But I guess it's better to do that um, than to have some kid get sick. Took my wife to Italy to eat pizza. Now the bar was set. Yeah, and out of that little deal, uh, like I said, we'll see. Just so you know, I bought this cheese. I don't know if you were here. And where's that oven? Let's see, is the oven on there? Yeah, there it is. And I ended up I didn't want to mess around with um, charcoal with anything. I wanted it easy as possible, and I saw Logan's, and this is a knockoff out of it's a couple $100, but um, I think it's going to do it. So when I do get it, I will do a. I'm sure Logan will do more too. I will do a video on it. And we'll see how it looks like it's easy. The hardest part I think is going to be controlling the temperature, but I'm sure it's a lot easier than a wood oven or the wood ones. So once you get it down, I'm sure it's going to be pretty much easy to do. But from what I've seen, it's wide open. Get everything hot, crank it down to low, shovel that pizza in there, spin it in every 15 seconds, and after a minute and a half, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, pull it out and you're done. So we'll see. I will definitely do a video on it. I hope I said your name right. And you probably came. Did you come back on and answer the cheese question? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We don't have random folks walk up to your place. We did. I grew up in cheese don't travel. Yeah, but he said he brings it in from Netherlands. That's uh that's that's it. No problem with custom if the cheese is wrapped in plastic. Cool. Nothing wrong with that. But I don't know. Like I said, this mozzarella was acceptable, short of a block, and it was for 2.2 pounds. It was $7.50. Somebody let me know in the States, or Logan, did you buy? You probably bought it in bags, which is probably really expensive. But or if Jamie bought it, if Jamie's watching, hi Jamie. Um, what would it cost for the cheese? Dave, send me the name of the garlic. I'll see about grabbing. Yeah, you can get it actually straight. I will do that. Straight from. You can get it on Amazon, and it's the same price as buying it directly. I call it Carney Garly, but it's something else. But I will do that because I got to get it, and I don't know when I'm going back. And it comes in the big. It's not cheap. It's in the big deal like the Sam Club, containers. But I want to say it's like 35, $40 for each one of them. Uh, but I appreciate that. Thanks, Aaron. Uh, but it was goat's milk. Goat's milk? I must have missed something. UHC and box milk on the shelf is just high heat radius creates a barrier around the molecule. It's about 6 to 9 months before the shelf life. Can you make cheese with it? I guess you can't make cheese with it, right? Well, you're just a vast knowledge. If I've got any questions, I feel like a complete moron every time I hear Craig speak. Must be all that schooling background. If you make enough cheese, smuggling trips, you can start a lucrative business. You're probably right. Yeah, do we have? Wow. Uh, let's see. Best milk comes generated from cows, butterfat content. Yeah. So I'm imagining you wouldn't want it. I guess you could probably. I mean, my uncle's got cows and shit. I mean, I imagine I could get straight cow's milk, right? I've never made cheese, so I imagine I could probably get it from a local or something. I'll have to check into it. I'm sure that there's a YouTube video or 10 on it. And I know Logan said he sent me some. So, hey, Mark, how you doing? Are you here? Let's see. He's finishing to wind down retirement. Wow, 2.0, I hope. Yeah, you were supposed to be done by December, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Uh, yeah, from Gilroy, man. I could look it up. I could pull up Amazon and uh, and I think I still have it on my. I will look here and do it. It is if you ever use this spice, this garlic, you will never use any kind of granulated garlic, any kind of garlic powder, any kind of garlic salt, any kind of garlic except for this on everything that you cook, whether it be fish, chicken, pork, steak. It is freaking awesome. The best stuff I've ever. I've been using it for got to be 30 years, man. See, we used to go to Gilroy. How I found it on bike runs. We had a big run there, and and Gilroy goes back in history. You have to look it up on the internet. You'll figure it out. But let me see, because it is. If you guys ever try this, you won't you won't ever use anything ever again. Like I know that Chuck uses that. What Lowry's garlic and stuff like that? Not even close. Not even close. Lowry's probably the best if you can't get that, but I haven't even tried to get uh, Lowry's. And cause I put it on my, like if I'm making country potatoes for breakfast with, peppers and onions, and it's awesome. God, I can't say enough about it. They ought to hire me. And no, I'm not sponsored. I can't even say their name right. Let me just go on. Here would be the easiest on my phone, and then we'll get the name of it. But hopefully it's gonna be delivered to. Yes, so I still. Where is my? Nah, it says 0. Let's see. Uh, let's see. I have to see if I'm gonna find it. I'm not gonna because I don't know the real name of it. But in my old account, I had it. See, I got McCormick's. Mm, because I don't have the name of it, I'm not gonna find the son of a beach. Uh, but I had it saved in my. But this is saying that I've got nothing. Oh, well, there it is. Okay, let's see. Why didn't it show it? This is it. I don't know. Let's see if you guys. Can you guys see that? It is called. I can't get it. Let's see. Visit Garlic Festival Food Store. So they've got all sorts of stuff. They've got jalapeno stuffed olives, I think, on there, and every kind of garlic powder or this same thing. They've got a low sodium, which I tried, which ain't cutting it. I'd rather die than use the low. But they got all different kinds of spices, but the only one that I've ever bought and used per se is this one. And I don't know why. Oh, there it is. See, and what is it called? Garlic Garni, and I call it Carney Garlic. But the stuff is phenomenal, man. It's the best. But what I didn't see what is it? $38.99, so almost 40 $40 a bottle. But it's worth every bit of it. And you can see on it, what is it? 4.8 stars, 552 reviews, and what is it? 25 ounces, 50 bought in the past month. Or you can buy it direct from them too. Let me see how bad I'm behind here. Let's see. Cheeseporter.com will tell the market price of current cheddar. Will that pizza be in operation at the house? Yeah, it could possibly be. I probably won't go crazy if I get to it to where I can make in 20 pizzas in an hour, or an hour and a half, so I'm not doing it all day long. But it'll probably definitely be there. Hopefully you're going to be there. Everybody's invited. So let's see. What did I miss? Did Mark answer? There it is. Extended to April. See, you're killing me. Uh, what really freaks me out is we're not guaranteed tomorrow. I know why Mark did it, and I probably would have done the same thing. But like watching what's his name from Friends dying at what 54, um, you're not guaranteed tomorrow, man. It just at a certain point, I guess I put being alive over any kind of. God, it's nice to be able to say, God, I worked at this time and I paid off my house, which I think is freaking awesome. And I know why Mark did it, but I wouldn't let him drag you too far, brother. I mean, we're not guaranteed shit. Um, Jamie says hello. Buy block cheese and shred it. 5 pounds for $14, low moisture at Sam's Club. Um, block cheese. 5 pounds, really? $14. That's 2 kilos. Yeah. So what is it? What did I say it was here? 300 for. So what that would be? Um, yeah, it would be about the same, right? Because that's for half that, and or approximately half. Um, was 750. So yeah, okay, so not bad. Could be worse. I mean, here in Thailand. Just arrived back in Australia. We'll be back home in 6 weeks. I got to meet up with you. I'm looking, I'm looking forward to sitting down with you and having a beer, my friend. Um, buy milk from the farms that produce the highest butterfat. I will, uh, I will definitely check into it and find out how they get their raw. They've got to get it here. They've got cows. I don't know if they're milking cows. I don't see any multicolored milk cows out here, but cow's milk is cow's milk, right? I'm guessing. Dave, this it garlic festival food garlic all-person garlic seasoning flat pack. Yeah, I'll have to send me and make. I want to make sure, but that was the one that I showed you. I'll show it again. So it says no preservative, all natural, Garly, gar, Garli, and then a separate word, Garni, all-purpose seasoning. Wow, this is 709 grams, 1 pound. This deal is, and there it is. There's a sodium, 8%. There's all the case for the fanatics, but cholesterol 0. It's got to be high in sodium. Carbon nothing 0.00000. So, but the flavor is just. And if you barbecue and stuff, I made the. I'm gonna say one of the. best tri-tips that I've ever tasted was mine, and it wasn't anything special except for that seasoning. Uh, that seasoning made the difference in, and we like our stuff, blood rare pretty much, and you just slice that up. It was awesome. But anyway, I would imagine that's at Garlic Festival, but they make so many. But this one um, is their, and that's a quarter teaspoon. Um, yeah, that would be awesome. I dig that. Let's see. And, and Antoine. Is that so I was wrong. What did I say? Antonia? Antoine. All right, Antoine, sorry about that. I got it now. Craig has set me straight. You can make nice ricottas or cheese, but not really anything else. From the store bought stuff. But what about, I mean, you're out there in the middle of nowhere. The locals, they got to be milking their cows, right? I would think. Manage, do a garlic powder and blend fresh garlic. Season what you want. Drying in the sun, seasoning. Thailand keeps dry garlic in the freezer so it does not stick. Yeah, it's just that this stuff is I don't know how to explain it. It's freaking awesome, and this camera's gonna drive me nuts. I can see that ceiling line across me. Uh, April is an art party. Yeah, but I think he was supposed to be done in December. Hey, gorgeous, how you doing? Glad you could make it. No, exactly. I'll be in Thailand December, January. Wife is coming for my brother's wedding, and we're both very cool. Just stick to that day. Or I'd like to see you stick to that. But that kind of makes sense if she's going to come there and you're killing 18 birds with one stone. Why doesn't everyone just make their own pizza? Because it's hard. Yeah, exactly. You know what it is? It's simplistic in a lot of ways and complicated in a lot of ways. But once you like with Logan, once they get a dough that they like, they get the cooking down, and the cheese that they like, the sauce that they like, and everything like that. It's going to be, like I said, for vegetarians. I think it's like a must. It should be in every home, every vegetarian's home ought to have a pizza oven. All right, cool. Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate it. Find the garlic. Yeah, you got to try it. Just try it. They sell little ones, little shakers. I don't know how much they are. You don't have to buy the $40 bottles worth, but it's definitely worth trying. I guarantee you, if you buy the little one, the first thing that you put it on and eat, you will already be on the phone while you're still chewing, ordering the $40 bottle worth. Uh, Generations of cow producing make milk. Period. Need to contact you about. Yeah. The my email is koidoctor1 at gmail.com. You can look on the page under about, and there's my email there. But it's KOIDR, the numeral one at gmail.com. By all means, send me. Everybody's invited. I hope Ron's gonna come. Chuck had said that he's gonna try to make it too. I did. I might take a bike ride next week, and I was gonna try to see where he was, but he's not gonna be in my vicinity. Um, Pizza in America, very lucrative business. Less than $1 to make a pie. Sells for 10. Only problem is there. Yeah, exactly. But I've seen some of the guys I just saw on YouTube are making it out of their backyard and selling it. I don't know if they're selling it on the freaking corners like in Thailand, and they're selling it reasonably, and they're making 50 pies a day. So I mean, if you're, I don't know what that be. If you made even, I guess you could make a living. I guess is what I'm saying. And they were making them with these little pizza ovens. So Dave, have to get those consistent ingredients to make it impossible. That's why. You have a yeah, exactly. And my uncles and stuff. See, I got a lot of recipes in my noggin, and my uncle had written down these long past from the restaurant, and it was a good. Paisanos was around for a long time, and the stuff was good. I got kind of burnt out on lasagna and stuff because when I was growing up, it didn't matter whether it was Christmas, Easter, every family function, which they've kind of got away from, which I think is kind of sad. The East Coast, the family gets a lot together a lot more than the families on the West Coast. Everybody kind of split off, and now they've got their own families, which is cool. But the whole family doesn't get together anymore. But when they did, you had the turkeys and everything, but you always had a big giant pan of lasagna at no matter what it was, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, the lasagna was there. But they made good lasagna. The sauce is the base, the gravy that you got, that makes sets the tone for the whole restaurant. That's why, if I go into an Italian restaurant, I'm going to order something I just want your basic red sauce on some spaghetti, on some kind of pasta. I want to taste it. And then I'll start venturing out into um, other stuff that they make. I judge it. Same thing when I go to a Mexican restaurant. For some reason, I'll order a few, a couple of things that I know that I like in the way that they are, and then eat those, and then I'll start checking out other stuff that they have. Hey Jack, how you doing? I'm still working on coming. It's about 10. Yeah, I know. It's a long ways. I understand. No pressure, man. No pressure. Like, come and stay for a couple days. Like I said, the hotel, and I got to get the hotel. I'm gonna get it from my cousin today. The pin, I'm gonna put the. I'm actually gonna. I got to take that pin. I'm gonna drop the pin that my wife gave me that I shared with some people. I'm gonna put it on the community page, and that way everybody will know exactly where to go. I know Ron does, but I'll put it on the community page. Didn't see your email. Can someone post it in the chat? Yeah, yeah. It's not a problem. I can do it. KOIDR1 at GM. That should do it. There it is. KoiDoctor1 at gmail.com. Um, that's it. Yeah, if you go to I have to go, I'll go over there. If you go to my page, let me go here, my channel, and if you go over to About, which is all the way to the right, you got home, you got video, you got shorts, live, playlist, community, membership, channels, and About. You go to About, and it says view email address, where it says under detailed for business inquiries. I have no idea what that means. But if you click here, I can do that. I can do this because I'm so talented. I can't, I'm looking around my camera. If I go here, let me go back. So if you go to the Got to Love Thailand, home, go all the way over to About, click on About, scroll down, and you see where it says View Email Address. Click on that, and there it is. KoiDoctor1 at gmail.com. You can just press on that, and it'll go straight to the email. So don't worry about it, Gorge. I'm way worse with everything. Yeah, I should you come and get it. Trailer trash. Look at that. All three of them came up when I put them in there. Do you guys see all three of those? Do you see? No, you only. Oh yeah, you do. See, those are the three that I'm going to. It's interesting. So you should have it there. I think we got you covered now. Uh, Someone should make a movie about cheese. I share my story with my face blacked out. Really, someone should like being good as Cheeseman after life. Not so much. I don't care anymore. Yeah, I don't know. No problem, gorgeous. Anytime. Um, it like I said, I'm kind of happy to hear that I'm not spending a fortune because it's about the same. Of course, the block cheese that they're getting from Sam's Club is probably a little bit better than this, but this stuff is acceptable and it's pretty much the same price and it's already kind of shredded. So and it works. It works okay. So at least I'm not paying, but it just seems like a lot of money when you look at it. Maybe I haven't bought cheese in 6 years, in the States, maybe longer. I never bought that much cheese. When me and my cousin Joe that passed away, we had a pizza oven that was hooked up for propane, a regular Blodgett, the two door ones you see in every pizza parlor across the world. Of course, now they're more wood burning and stuff. But we had it on wheels and stuff. It would slide into the back of the truck, and we would go to gatherings, family gatherings, and everything, and make pizza. And that's the last time that I bought it. And it's been 10 years probably. This channel only can see on this channel, and you. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the ones that were all across the world that I could remember of. Uh, and this one was rusted out, and I redid a lot of the piping and stuff on it. I mean, it was old, but it worked. What did you think? Maybe you're wrong. What was that? I think maybe I'm wrong. What did you think? Maybe I'm wrong. What was that? Let's go back. Oh, that was on CNN. I don't know. Like I said, I look on. Well, I'm looking at the same thing. I'm not looking at my. Let me go back here. I haven't. Oh, come on. Where are you? There you are. Let me go back in the chat. And no, it's only Got to Love. So Got to Love comes up on that. On mine, it comes up at three of them. Trailer Trash, Got to Love, and that Twitch, whatever the hell it is, that no one watches. But I got to figure out how. I got to get this thing on a better tripod. It's on a flimsy one. Works good, but all right. Oh yeah, that's what you were gonna find out too. Where is that? I just saw that. There we go. Cost of propane tank in Thailand. We paid almost $70 for a new tank in El Paso. Okay, I just bought. God, how much did I pay for that? I bought a big ass tank for the home for the house. I think it might be bigger than a regular propane tank. I'll find out, Logan, because my mind, I just when we went and bought it for the Ubon house, I bought a fan and I bought a bunch of other stuff from there. Bought a karaoke machine for the kids, but I remember it not being expensive, and it was full. So I bought that. It was full, and I got a regulator and a hose. And I'll find out. My wife will. In fact, I will, even though I know she's at work. Uh, we'll see if she said how much did we pay for the propane for Ubon. Let's see if she answers me. She's not busy, she will. But God, I don't remember it being that much. It was reasonable. And I know that you couldn't have used much gas. I know in the end of that video how I missed that video, I don't know. I usually can. I must not have got notified or something. But the you were going to try to figure out how much you used. I imagine you were going to weigh it before and after. Hmm, let's see. What's the name of the hotel? Yeah, I got to get it. I'm going to get it today, gorgeous. I'll have it today from the brother. I got to ask my wife that too. Logan, my wife just got a new tank for about 300 baht. So what would that 3, 6, not under $10? That sounds about right because it was $70 sounds outrageous. Okay, so 25 to switch it. 45 was for the tank itself. And I'm going to say the ones that we get, uh, Ron, are bigger than the ones at home, the 20 pound. I think they're 20 pound, right, Logan? I think they're bigger. But so it's about half price here in Thailand. How much? She's answering me. Did we? Hold on. P R P. Okay. All right. Let's see. So I will let you know on that. I'll find out. I should ask her now, but I can't spell. I'm a horrible typer. Um, Skeletons in your closet. Let's see. All right, 20. Uh, Actually, it looks like we paid quite a bit. 22, but that included the regulator and the one. So we paid $60 um, for the container and the gas. But like I said, it's bigger, so I don't know. But I think it's going to be about half price. Let's see. 25 to swap, 45 for tank. Yeah, so this was for the tank. I think it's about $60 full. $60. On a happy note, Dave, just rescued a kitten, 7 months old, was living in my car. Most beautiful. I didn't think I ever was a cat person. I mean, growing up, I was always dogs, and had this damn Persian cat, and the one that my wife first had gotten, and I'm attached to the damn things. They got personality. They woke me up at 3:30 this morning, 3 o'clock this morning, and I didn't even get pissed. Knocking shit over, running around the bedroom, acting like maniacs. Because I was always in my mind they were just these things that lied around and went to the bathroom. They didn't do anything. But these cats are pretty cool. I was surprised. Is 20-pound tank 17 terawatt plus gas. That's what I thought, 20 pounders. And I'm gonna guess that the tanks that we get are that much more, almost half again as tall. Ron can let me know. I think let's see if I go to here. Let me put propane T-A-N-K. Let's see what comes up. Fittings. Yeah, but it's probably not going to be. They're probably not going to be the same tanks, are they, on Masada? I mean, it's going to be in liters or some shit, right? Something I don't understand. Let's see. Let me put large. Let's see. Well, that didn't work. Put big. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna. But uh, maybe somebody knows. But it definitely is bigger than a 20-pound. The normal barbecue uh, ones that you were talking about. You just said. Let me go back before I get lost. 35. Okay. My 35 pound I used to use my own RV, and now I use them for crawfish ball. I think they're more like 40. Yeah, they're pretty big. I took a pic where Uncle Craig when you need him. Yeah, I know, no shit, right? Where are you, Craig? You out in the yard listening? I gave a vet making a house call today for one of my cats. His foot swollen twice normal. Yeah, man, I wonder if it got snake bit. Um, yeah, the cats love to go after the snakes here. They're great snakers and mousers. But the one black that I really like, Jaguar, he's one of the babies. Um, my father-in-law, he got, they pushed the electric gate and the freaking thing was laying on there and got his whole foot caught in there and it was bleeding. It wasn't that bad. It took him about 2 weeks to heal. I poured a bunch of peroxide on it. But my father-in-law went to grab him and the cat just tore the living crap out of his arm. He ended up having to go to the doctor and getting shots and all sorts of crap. But let's see. To smuggle cheese in a cat. 20 pounds is nine-ish kg. Okay. Uh, yeah, I do like it. I'm probably gonna the one I've paid $15 for this, and I paid $65 for the one that I'm gonna get, and it's probably gonna end up with this, and then I'm gonna be really pissed. 100 pounder using the greenhouse. Yeah, it makes sense. Hey Mike, how you doing? I'm glad you could make it. Uh, but I'm gonna say that I'm kind of with Rob. I mean, with Ron. I think uh, I think it's more almost double the size. I think it's either something weird, something off, 38, in liters or in kg. It's probably makes sense, but it's somewhere between 35 and 40. So I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be able to make 5,000 pizzas. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna last a while. I play videos of my big screen nature birds. we've got a we've got a my wife's iPad is now the Persian cat's iPad. And in bed, she sets it up, and that cat sits right there right in front of it, and she's got these bird videos and the cat for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, I understand that. Let's see. My neighbor cat bit me a few times months ago and 5 rabies shots. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if we had the cat. I don't know what they did. I remember years and years ago, it used to be, and I think we talked about this, Andrew. It used to be shots in the stomach, right? It's not like that anymore, right? It's a different deal. It's not quite as painful as it used to be. 45 kegs is 100 pounds. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's that, maybe, I don't know if it's that big. But anyway, like I said, I just can't see it being that much for to make a pizza, right? How many pizzas did you make that night? And what do you think? Well, you're gonna do a video on it. Save it for the video. Used to 14 to the stomach. Yeah, and they don't do that anymore, right? I think they changed that. What about the quality of the? We got 20 people here. What about the quality of the GoPro 9 here? Besides not being level. Um, and then I had talked before. We had talked about since we got 21 people here now. It gives me the ability to go into the GoPro app while we're doing it and go to lens mode. Oh, it's not letting me do it. I wonder why. Huh. Well, I'm not going to do anything stupid because it'd probably go away. But I can go from linear and to a close-up one and then a wide-angle one. And we did it before. I don't know why I can't now, but it doesn't matter. Cool. Yeah, it's jerky on my end. It's like God, just a little bit behind. It's enough to annoy you, which I haven't experienced on the laptop uh, deal, but it could be something in the program. I know it's not. We'll do a quick. let me add the speed test to the deal. And I asked my wife, I said, I don't know why um, this this deal, why I'm not getting it, but here we'll run it again. But the last two live streams I've done, we've lost internet. It's really aggravating. But look at it's almost 900 download, and it should be around 300 or so on the upload. This is the fiber that I've got connected, hardwired in. I'm sure there's people in the States that are envious as hell of the speed here in Thailand. But I found that, or I've heard, because I don't know nothing about it, that Thailand has got some of the best internet around. So anyway, I didn't. What did that end up being? 312. So I don't know. Later, everyone. All right, Ron. I have an 11 o'clock appointment. All righty. Take it. Take it easy, Ron. GoPro tries to focus on everything, so it's a bit unfocused at everything. I think there's a setting, maybe, because if you look at my hand, I mean, it definitely focuses on. Yeah, it is a little bit. Maybe there is. I'll have to go on the good old YouTube and say using GoPro as a webcam. What settings should it be? And I probably have something wrong. You're probably absolutely right. Um, Everybody saying good night. Cool. Well, we've been going for an hour and 20 minutes already. It's amazing. Time flies, I guess, when you're having fun. Let's see. Let me go back to mine. We still got 19 people here. You guys are awesome. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. But I'm going to try to do. What do I have? I got. I've got to get the trailer, and I'm going to get out on a trailer trash Thailand deal very soon. Maybe I was going to take the Forza somewhere next week, but I think I'll take the trailer. I might drive to Ubon myself and grab the trailer and go somewhere. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to do something. Hey John, how you doing? If you guys aren't subscribed, please do. Glad you could make it. But have a whole new setup here. I got a new monitor, got my laptop over here, bought a boom arm, bought an articulating whatever arm for the 27-inch screen, and a big giant light, and the GoPro 9 here I'm using as a webcam. Believe it or not, I even downloaded it. I wanted to use my M3. Mirrorless would be perfect, okay? And they don't, in their program that Canon gives for all their, or most of their cameras, the M3 is not included. Why, I don't know. But my 70D, which is in the trailer in Ubon, it's not full size, 3/4 size, Canon, will take the program, and I can use it as a webcam. So it might be something I check out in the future. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, having fun anyway. It wasn't. I paid a lot for the arm, but the arm, and I like the ability to be able to do this. The arm is really really nice, and I don't like the ones that have the springs all over them, and they're noisy, and you can't move them. And this one was probably three times the amount of money. It was 1,200 baht, so it was $35. But the Rogues and all there that are, this thing will take. What did it say? I'm cattywampus here now. A kilo hanging on the end of this, 2.2 pounds. So got little things to make adjustments. It's pretty cool. And the one that I bought for this monitor is freaking awesome. It does everything that you wanted to do, and it was 400 and it was 500 baht. It was $15. So, and then I had the 9, of course. The monitor was more on the expensive side. I bought a cheap one, and it lasted like 2 weeks. So I bought a decent one, 3069, a buck 20 for this one. But it's and I don't know nothing except that the picture's awesome. 165 hertz or different than the normal monitor. I think they use it for gaming. But it's cool, and I can read the frickin' chat. I don't have to lean in to be able to read everything. No, no, I'm saying. Let's see, John saying, "Oh yeah, I have the boom arm also mixed." Yeah, and I just wanted to get everything off of my desk. I've got a nice open space in front of my desk here now. It makes it a lot easier. So move moving cam is definitely better. Oh, I got to show you guys. I finally got everything working on. Um, well, it was mainly internet problems, but it is freaking awesome as far as watching this video and be able to move it around. There's the freaking the back camera over the pond, right? And like I said, I have the ability to pan and tilt and move, and now it's all working. So what am I doing? Oh, I tilted it the wrong way. Then I got 4 of those. Here's the other camera. Here's the other one. And my uncle put that light hanging on out there, and it's on at night, and you can zoom all the way down into the water, and I could see all the koi coming up to eat the bugs that are flying around. So very cool. And then, like I said, I'm gonna be. They haven't started yet. Well, maybe they have. Let's see. Where's the? This is overlooking the back where they're going to be putting the Thai kitchen and the covered parking, and I can pan back and forth, and I can actually watch them watch them do that build. It's cool, and it's on my little phone. It's on this phone. It's on my iPad. It's on everything. The only thing it's not on is this computer. And my wife's going to show me how to. I can actually bring it up on the screen. So we'll see. Uh, Before I die, I will be in Thailand. 10 years to Social Security, but really what's holding me back are my parents. Yeah, and a lot of people in this on this channel that have experienced that. One of them being Jake, one of them being Bobby, a lot of people. And it was one of the things until I started doing this YouTube channel that I didn't even figure in as part of retirement. You know, I can't wait. I can retire when I'm 60 because I can wait. I've got enough money till I'm, 67 to collect Social Security and got everything, all my ducks in a row. And I'm selfish enough that I don't have to stay here and be with my grandkids every day, which is me, and which is kind of a bummer, but you got to do what you got to do. But it never crossed my mind to that aspect of being able to retire. Hey, as mom and dad, they're 90 now. Uh, you know, uh, they're gonna how I have to take care of them. I have to do this. I have to do that, which is just normal stuff. I mean, I screw with the camera, but it never dawned on me until we started talking about it on this channel. So it's yeah. Hopefully everything goes good for you. It's a bummer, that's for sure. But like I said, with me, I've got Nitnoy, who I'm 99% positive will take me to my death. Okay, she's not gonna abandon me. That's just not the Thai way, uh, which is exceptional. Not very, not very. Doesn't happen much in the states, except for good people like Bobby and the people on this channel. But as like I talked about it before, as a parent, I would want my child to have a good retirement. If it came down to taking care, if I've got the money, if I planned right, and I've got everything set up, put me in the freaking home, call me on FaceTime once a week on a Sunday morning for 5 minutes, and I'm a happy camper. Um, it would give me joy, and I think most parents, it would give me joy to know my freaking kid is living the life in freaking Thailand. Did I say F? Freaking Thailand. I'll have to edit that out or something. I don't cuss and stuff because I don't. This one taught me not to. But my grandkids might watch this 20 years down the road after I'm long dead and gone, and I don't want them to be embarrassed with their friends as their grandpa's cussing and stuff. So that's why I don't. And it's just not good. All right, let's see. World Series, Texas 11, Arizona. What what am I missing? Is it World Series? Is it really? I haven't followed anything. Here we go. It's not a live stream without a dead comment. Yeah, no shit, right? Is the World Series really on? I didn't even know. Oh God, I got to start watching stuff. Yeah, it's just it's when I went back, and granted I went back, for my mom's celebration of life. I like that better than any other words. But I had scheduled it for 2 weeks, but when I got back there, I didn't think it was right. I wanted to mourn my mother, and I didn't think it was right running around and partying with my friends or whatever. I wouldn't party, but going out having a beer or two. I don't get drunk. So I just didn't think it was right. I stayed with my cousin the whole time, who's the same age as me pretty much. Me and him kind of grew up together. Him and his girlfriend was kind enough to let me stay at her house when he was there, and I stayed at his house when they were over there. And I just kept a low key on it. But it I was jonesing to get back. Wanted to see my wife, too, but it was like if I would have met up with some of my friends every day, different ones, and seen the ones that I wanted to, my family and friends, uh, it would have it probably would have been easier. But the whole time when I was there, and I think Mitch experienced the same thing. He was there for the daughter's wedding. After 4 or 5 days, I was ready to come back to Thailand, which I consider my home. It's on what? Let's see. Okay. David, I would actually hug you. I have a few brothers and a pat on the back. Nothing wrong with a hug, that's for sure. Oh wow, so Texas, so it just started then. I like watching the world. I enjoyed watching uh, the kids play the Little League World Series, which I think is in August or September. I like watching all that stuff. Um, I never was a fanatic. I was born. The Dodgers were my team. I was in LA. I was a kid, and but I listened to them on the radio way back when, and the out of town stuff, and plus I didn't have open access to a television. I didn't have a television of my own. We weren't rich by any means, but so it's on Fox. Yeah, I think I do actually get. I have to look. I'll check it out, Andrew. Um, but I always watched the Super Bowls and the World Series. I enjoyed watching those. I live in Fort Worth. Ah, they're a local team. Okay. Jonesing Butter. I know. Yeah. I come from like I said, I haven't smoked or ingested any kind of drugs in 30 years probably. But I enjoyed growing it. I was really good at it. I actually miss it. I'd like to have, if they completely decriminalize it. I showed you that place. I've got a perfect place for a greenhouse, and I will teach the brother how to grow it hydroponically, and maybe I know that he can make a lot more money that for the whole family, uh, because the rice they only do it for themselves, and they give it away to us, family stuff like that. They haven't. Like I say, man, that's what amazes me the most about Thai people is they have a very, very meager, low key life, and they don't have extra money. They don't have extra food. They barely got a place to live and got a smile on their face 24/7. Just happy to be alive and being able to eat occasionally. It just, it's amazing to me. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, Jake, how you doing? Hope you're well. Were your ears burning? We were just talking. I was talking about how I know I didn't. We never gauged into be get. I didn't, like I said, till I got this channel. We talked about it as one of the determining factors of being able to retire was taking care of our parents. It never dawned on me uh, until we started talking about it, and your situation and Bobby's situation, and a lot of people's. Mitch was in the same type situation too. It's it's tough. All right, Aaron. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Dr. Doobie. Uh, yeah, it just I enjoyed doing it, man. It was like, especially where I was at. I was up in the high Sierras. I had a completely closed system, so I regulated the CO2. I regulated the temperature, the humidity, everything. So, it could be snowing outside, and I walked into this perfect environment, with a whole bunch of ladies and some rock and roll music and taking care of them, making sure everything was perfect. It was enjoyable, relaxing to me. Yeah, green pizza dough. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of people are they're putting like that one, the two big giant plants out in the front that my mother-in-law and my wife just stuck in the ground. They were 15 feet tall. They used most of it. It didn't flower very well. I don't know what it was. It looked like it was a sativa of some kind. So it was a long flowering plant anyway. But they didn't weren't waiting for that. They wanted the people came by to get the leaves so they could put it in their soups and everything else they were making. Everything that grows in my yard here looks like a weed to me, and it's a Thai spice of some sort. It's amazing. If what if you're hearing it right, they was inside that room. I was, that's for sure. Doobie Dave's Pizza Parlor. My wife actually was to that. She wants the aunt. She, we always. I think I get myself in trouble sometimes when I want to help more than I probably should. But I told them, maybe they should put a little stand up there. That road that we're on gets a lot of traffic. And around Thailand, on the roads, anywhere you go, there's a coffee shop, a smoothie shop, whatever. And she goes to the market, and like I said, they throw together whatever got. She's got bamboo all over her property, she mushrooms that they pick and all that, and she'll make soups and buy a little bit of. They don't have the money to to stock everything so that she can go to the market and sell it for a profit. But my wife said, "What about if they sold little pizzas right on the side of the road?" And I'm going, "Yeah," but and then I'm thinking in my mind, "Well, how much is this going to cost me, to to do to do go to market?" Okay, uh, but I don't know, but it's something that maybe bears here, something that maybe I'm still going to look into, but I got to put the building up. I'd have to have the pizza oven. I'd have to supply the electricity. I'd have to supply the startup for everything that they need for dough and for what they're going to put on it, which isn't going to be anything that any American's going to put on it. They put Thousand Island dressing on some of them, and they love their fake crab and their pineapple and their hot dogs and their ham and mushrooms. Um, but they probably would do okay. We were talking earlier, I think it was Logan saying, how much it costs to actually make a pie. So it might be something that I do, but once I get done building that house, I want to get more on my retirement. So, man in Vermont are the same, but incredibly expensive to live. We are at the oldest state in the line. All of our kids leave Vegas a living. Yeah, it's uh, I it's a tough deal. Like I said, I think I went on a ramble. But the main thing that I was saying before was, as a parent, and I could say my kids in Thailand living the life that, his end of life that he wants to live. Uh, you know, uh, I'm a happy camper, right? I don't need them to come and change my diaper. I don't need them to burden themselves with me. That's not why I brought them into the world, but it is what they do here in Thailand. My wife knows, and she will do everything that she has to do to take care of her grandmother and grandfather if they were alive, her mother, her father, her children. That's her responsibility. No one else's. That's my wife's responsibility. And now me, you know, and that's a big deal. They don't do that. I didn't figure growing up that it was my responsibility to take care of my parents, you know. Would I? Of course I would, you know. But I would hope that most people would think, if it was me and my son said, "Well, I'm not going to go to retire. I'm ready to retire, but I'm going to be here with you, Dad." I said, "Boy, son, I didn't raise you to be that stupid. Go enjoy yourself. Put a smile on this old man's face and go live your ass off in Thailand, you know. Have a great time. Send me stuff. Sure, I'd like to see your face on my iPad once a week, telling me what a great time you're having. Uh, that would excite me more. Now, I can't really say if I had dementia or something. Maybe I'm stumbling around and saying, "No, please don't leave me." I don't know, but I'm hoping that I wouldn't. But Poe gotta go. All right, John, take it easy. Um, who needs therapy? Maybe I do. But it's tough, right? Wouldn't you want that? I mean, for your kids, if you had kids and you had your all your senses and everything right now, I would tell my son, no matter what I say, and I've got the money to be sitting in a home somewhere, you leave me in that frickin' home and go enjoy yourself. That's what I want you to do, or my daughter, or whatever. That's what I want you to do. It's different, like I said, here in Thailand. It's different. What did I miss? Uh, what did I miss, Andrew? I can't. I missed something. Well played. So, Poe has to go. By saying Poe has to go, Poe on the go. But, I don't know. It, it's a hard thing to do. I mean, to walk away from that. Uh, the biggest thing I think now in our age is your children, your grandchildren, and your mother and father. All of them, uh, everything around that deal determines what you're going to do. And is it something you can walk away from? Most of the time, probably not. Especially if they're dependent on you. Like I said, I would hope that in my instance, I would just say, get the hell out of here. Leave me alone. I'm old. I'm grumpy. You know, I'm going to throw up and go to the bathroom in the bed. Go away. I don't want you to see me like that anyway. So I don't know. You can't say. I mean, I can only what I believe I would do. That's what I believe I would do. Let's see. 20s, try everything. 30s, find out what's good. 40s, make money doing it. 50, do as little as you can. Yeah, I agree with that. That's awesome. Yeah, and I was lucky enough, and you're lucky enough to back that all up a few years because you're going to retire well before 50, right? In the mid 40s. So I think that's freaking awesome if you can do that. Hey, Tim, how are you, brother? Hope you're well. Oh, and let me see now that I saw Tim there. My bill now, I had 11 people here for my wife in the surgery, and the kids were here, and my in-laws. I've had constantly 6 to 12 people in the house whole time. The electric bill was 6,200 baht for the month. So I'm totally happy with that. So maybe next month, I talked to the solar guy. I want to do a complete shutdown, and I want to see once we isolate everything, how can I be 100% sure that the power's out? I don't care if he's got to put a light bulb in my bedroom or whatever it takes, have something page me, get another doohickey to tie into the system. I want to know when the power's out if I can't tell. And then shut everything, shut the grid down, and see how long these batteries will. One air conditioner in the living room, the refrigerator, couple of lights, a fan, and the pond. And how long can I run on that battery? So that'll be my next test. So I'll let you guys know. I don't know if I've seen you before. How you doing? What's up? Thanks for joining in. I think Logan has to go to. When do you have to go? Soon, I think. Right? But he just creeped under 4 years to retirement. We determined that the other day. I think it was today, right, Logan? Uh, but hey, Jax, how are you? Glad you could make it. Make it lives. How are you? Hope you're well. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm looking at adding more. I gotta get my microphone over here a little bit closer. I can see that. I don't know why. I'm in a habit of leaning over. I'm looking at adding more panels and possibly a battery system. Like I said, the battery for me was I don't like being without air conditioning. And I'm sure Tim's the same way. So even if I got a small battery and I knew that the power was out, I could shut off my pool, shut off my, in Tim's case, shut off my massive water purification system, my hot water, blah, 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 and have one air conditioner, one fan, and my internet. And how long will this battery run that for me? Mine was for the pond, but also for me. If it's massively hot out, I couldn't stay in my house if the air went out. And I know Tim couple of times when they had work at the house, him and his wife have I know they have a hotel that they like to go to in Udon, and if they're telling them the power's going to be out for 12 hours, which makes sense. Your bitch seat is small. Let's see. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Oh, see, again, I'm looking, not talking. Sounds a lot better when I'm talking into the microphone. I can hear it in my ears. Getting candy with 5 of my grandkids. That's right, it's Halloween. Ah, there's the channel. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate it. Um, oh, well, God, I'm behind a little bit. Oh, not too much. Okay, I think I'm caught up. But anyway, so that's what mine was. I think it was 62 something and change. So, and we still had overcast. I'm looking at right now. We're still overcast. So we still haven't gotten into the good part of the years when I'm hoping to look at that bill and seeing, you know, 300 baht, 800 baht, something way down there will really make me happy. And I think it will. I think it's going to be down. If we get sunshine for the whole day, I think it will do that. Let me get my YouTube feedback. Okay. Here's it. What's it say? No, back from Cali, doing our own training next 2 weeks. Back for Cali before Christmas, then back, and in February, a DoD certification. Then who knows? Was supposed to be out in Poland. Yeah, I know. Is all the crap that's happening? Is that affecting you in any way? I hope not. 40. I mean, if you're cutting like I am, cutting stuff in half, I'm a happy camper. And I had a crap load of people here. I had people staying in the trailer with the air conditioner for 5, 6, 7 days, with the air conditioner running that. So not only what do I have in this house? Six. Not only most of the air conditioners gone, but also the trailer gone. So now you're back. Oh, glad you can make it. Are you on the? You were in an airport. Are you already flown somewhere? Have I been on? Have I been on doing a live stream for 8 hours, or what? What have I doing, Robbie? Uh, yeah. Let's see. Everybody saying hello, hello, hello. Oh, you fly out at 6 a.m. Anyway, so 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Thai time or 6 a.m. your time? Must be 6 a.m. your time. I'm gathering. And how come this is? Am I low? No, I'm not low. Oh, mainly because I wasn't live. Now I'm live. Oh, let's see. Been doing it 16 years now. I'm an expert at the Army. Yeah, I bet you are. I bet you are. Uh, your time. That's what I kind of figured. So yeah, you're gonna be here shortly. So, yeah, I don't know. How long are you staying this when you come this time? Is it vary or is it always the same? So much time, 1 month there, 1 month here, or is it vary different times? Make a video about Florida. That's the one because I know Joe, or I know that Jake is, and Joe too. A lot we were talking just a minute ago in case somebody just came in, but about how your parents have an influence on you when you're getting ready to retire at 60, 65 or whatever, 67 now, or God, I couldn't see waiting that long. 50 is a good number for me. But you know, uh, your parents when you're 67, at least 20 years older, 87, late 80s, early 90s. Um, it's like I said, maybe my kids will be watching this someday and say, "Oh, good, Dad, he wants to go over and not be worried about it and dumped off over there and let's go do our thing." Good, go do it, man. Like I said, but like I said, I don't have dementia and I'm not lying in a bed somewhere scared to death because I don't know who the hell I am. That might, make a difference. But if my kids see this, don't listen to that old bastard in the bed. Just go do what you want to do. Uh, let's see. Did I latest short was my wife's dessert. I like this. I like the shorts, Jake. Let's see. Looked at ticket price. Christmas 2025. 4K just for flights. No way. From where? Oh, from Texas. Yeah, because I'm going to say half that from. Well, 4K for who's coming? That's for you and Jamie. Was that? Is that right? That should only be 2,000. Well, okay. All right. Christmas. Let's go because I like my Just Fly channel. Let's see what would happen if you were in a normal California. But I can check Texas too. Okay, 2025. Will it go that far? Let's see. Christmas. No, mine. This one will only let me go to October 2024. But right now, okay, I've got mine punched in for February because that's when I was gonna go, and that was from February 4th to the 24th. Let's see what they have for flights then. My gold was 55. I retired at 56, but I'm okay with that. My dear mother will be sprinkling holy water on my grave when she's alive. Yeah, it sounds like mine. I thought my mom was gonna outlive me, and she probably would have, but she was done, man. She was tired. Okay, $831 for a round trip. 21-hour flight there, 22-hour flight on the way back on Asiana Air. I think that's a Japanese thing, right? But yeah, not bad. But then when you get spoiled, and let's see how much business class is. Let's see what business class is, just for the hell of it. Don't look now. Work off of fuel futures. Yeah, I don't. What did you have to actually call them, Logan, to get a price on a ticket that far out? Because it doesn't. This one don't go that far. I retired at 46, stayed around to help my kids, and that's I think is normal. I think it's normal. Yeah, the flight in December really doubled from October. That was one. Okay, 3,000. That's about what it was. 3,100 business class. So 800, $900. It used to be. I think the cheapest I paid on China Air, which isn't the same Air China or whatever the one is now. That one's a decent airline. This was actually out of China. $600, man, round trip. But I wouldn't even take it if they had that. But the norm was 750, so this is like 850. So it isn't horrible, but I had such a bad time on flying. There. Hold on, let me get get out of here. Um, Flying last time. I don't know, but I'll probably do it again. But now with the wife gonna do surgery, probably in February, I'm not gonna be going anywhere. I can see that already. Uh, I'm off to the big city. All right, Tim, take it easy. Uh, I plan this year buying tickets in October for December, January. Unfortunately, I can't plan too far in advance. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, 'cause you were gonna come this year, right? I think 23 or 24. 24. And you're saying now 25, I think, is what you guys are up to. Yeah, easy. Is it Korean? Yeah. I heard it's okay. I mean, I don't. Yeah, China Air, the one Air China is China. China Air is Taiwan, and it's supposed to be pretty good actually. I think that's what Bobby flew because he usually flies Eva. I have to look. I saw him write something. Yeah, and when I got there, and like I said, I hate to say anything, but when I went to uh, was it Beijing? I can't remember. Wherever we did our stopover, it was pretty much the same place. It was a big giant airport. Must have been Beijing. I don't know. I'll remember. But the people didn't like my white face, or at least they made me feel that way. I mean, dirty looks. Never said nothing. I didn't speak, didn't do nothing, and just got nothing but dirty looks. Didn't like it at all. But I can't say it. Not all Chinese people hate me, but when I went to the airport, they just didn't like Americans, and I don't think it was even male, female, whatever. American period. They didn't like. my experience. Okay. Hey Ted, how are you? Glad you could make it. If you guys aren't, if you guys are into fishing and nice wholesome stuff, family stuff, blah 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 blah, Ted's the place to go. If you like that stuff, that you'll need to subscribe to that. Yeah, Bobby Blue China said it was good. Yeah, I think he said it had better food than Eva and someone else. So I heard good things about it. So that's the way. It was weird, man. And the one time I went there, and normally when I took a flight in there, I had a 8 hour layover, and I just sit over in the side and and wait and wait and wait and wait. One time I was there, I had to jam. As soon as I came out of the gate, I went straight to the little information stand and said, "I need to get here, man. I'm gonna miss my flight." And they, okay, let me call, and they called somebody, and here comes this golf cart and loaded me into this golf cart, and we got there, and I think the only thing that I had on me was $5 US, right? So I went to give the guy, and boy, he just looked at me and looked at that thing and went, "Get up." And I guess wanted 20 minimum. He asked for 20. I said, "I don't have any money. I don't have time to go to a ATM and get you some money. I got to get on the plane. They're loading. See it? Just dirty look, nasty bastard. If I'd have had my time and not been in a foreign country, I'd have knocked him out. No doubt. I mean, I was aggravated. The look that he gave me and demanding an amount of money. I, so anyway, I got a bad taste in my mouth from being China Airlines. So let's see. Everybody saying hi. Hey Ted, brother from another. I missed what you said about they didn't like you because of how you looked. Yeah, they just I don't know, man. It was weird, and it wasn't like it only happened once. I went through that airport 3 or 4 times, and same treatment every time. So it wasn't like it was an anomaly of some sort. It was something about America, I think. Probably lost a bunch of subscribers. Nothing against Chinese people, just the experience I've had in a China airport. Hmm. Let's see. Thank you very much for putting that up, Scott. Appreciate it. I was in there was a place with water. There was no customer service agents. Couldn't talk to anybody. Flight attendant like prison guard. Yeah, me too, Jake. I'm with you. And not not again. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do it. No way. God, we're creeped over 2 hours. How did we do that? We still got 18 people here. It was like 23 or four. We need to know that, Dave. But I think it was just Dave. It could be. Could be they just didn't like me. But yeah, and I wasn't acting rude or anything. I mean, can I do that? Sure, but I know when I'm doing it. I'm doing it on purpose. So I absolutely know when I'm being rude. Next time, give them a Starbucks card, $5. They'll be happy around the world. Yeah, it was weird, man. That was all the money I had, you know. And like I said, they were boarding. I was gonna miss that flight if I didn't get some kind of assistance there. But when he demanded 20, what? I wish I had time to knock you out because you're really aggravating me. But I didn't have time, thank God. I probably would have still been in a Chinese jail. Um, they were jealous of the facial hair. That could be. That could be. Hey, just don't believe in Santa. That could be too, Mike. But I don't know. And when I went the last time I went Korea Air, it was okay. I just made it miserable because I had to take a bus ride and got the wrong air paid for the wrong tickets for the wrong day. For it was a nightmare. All to get there the day of the frickin' the ceremony stuff. So it was not a good experience the last time, but it wasn't because of China Air. Yeah, had to back 4 or 5 times. That'll work. 20 a day pay. Yeah, and I'm a pretty, like I said, because my mother was a single parent, a waitress. She made like 2 cents an hour because they could pay her 2 cents an hour because of her tips. I'm a heavy tipper. I mean, I over tip. It's what I do. You know, so yeah, it annoyed me. I was aggravated. Yeah, the Korean airline that I was on was it was fine. Good night. All right, Scott. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Glad that you're working. Hope everything works out for you, and I'll hopefully catch you on the next one. We're saying good night. But I don't know. It's been 2 hours and 6 minutes. My father-in-law's gone, so that means I'm the only one here at the house. The animals are probably tearing up everything inside, but we still got 20 people here. I'll still hang for a little while. But um, yeah, I don't know. I like the setup. You guys, the sound I think is good. The biggest thing is with this microphone right in front of me. There's my laptop right there, so I have to like to get it. I got to go around if I've got to type in. But I haven't really had to type in a bunch. I like that I have a space in front of me. I don't like that the camera's right in front of the screen. I mean, I could move it to the side, but I think that would look weird. Um, but I like to I like the setup, so I'm getting there. I've got everything that I could possibly need. I'm supposed to get the microphone. In fact, I could let's see what let's see if anything's going to be delivered today. Uh, I'd like to get the microphone. I've got some other stuff that let's see. No, that's not. Microphone is shipped. Get them by two. Track package. Departed from the store and your parcel is on the way to the last mile hub for delivery, but it doesn't say anything. But I am expecting. I'm going to go look right now. The the microphone, the cheaper microphone, it was 7 rhymes. 7 rhymes. Uh, I didn't buy Comica for some reason. Um, because it was cheaper. Thing was only like 900 baht. I'll show them to you when I get to them. If I get there, it is. Let's see. It says ship. Let me share the screen. I'm not. Let me stop screen. Let me share screen. Wasada share. So there they are right there. 7 RYMS. And I heard the sound and everything out of them, and I thought they were fine. But I didn't like the sound when I had the. I've done a couple of little video tests on the 15 um, when I had it on a gimbal and putting it. Uh, I didn't like the sound, so this should solve that problem. It does have noise cancellation. It doesn't have any of the fancy stuff like the Rogue or any of that stuff with having being able to um, excuse me, being able to tape inside the thing. But I don't know why I did that, but it didn't. Let's see. Shipped track package. Shipped. Your parcel is on the way to the last mile Hubbard delivery. So I should be getting both of the most all the stuff that I have ordered um, within the next few days, which is kind of cool because I want to test that. And like I said, the reason that I did get that one is because of the price. It was 1,000 baht, so $30. But the where it plugs into the phone is real small. And when I've got this thing in that gimbal that I bought, where's the gimbal? Which I really like the gimbal. The gimbal I think is small, and it handles the phone quite well. It wasn't a top of the line expensive one, but it was reasonable. It's got a little tripod on the bottom. This deal clicks out of it's got a little light too. Uh, let's see, I have to undo this, and then this will open up like that, and then this comes around and holds the phone, and there it is. So it works pretty good. So, but some of those ones they're big where they plug in the transmitter. Is that what it is? But this one works good. So the only thing that I really got to see is where am I going to put this thing where it doesn't look funky looking down on me. I can't get the monitor much lower than that. So if I was to somehow mount it on the top, now my hand's in the way. It would look something like that. And that looks a little, if I'm looking up, so maybe I can get this. No, that's about as low as it's going to go. So I don't know. And I think sitting over the side kind of looks funky. Uh, doesn't look like I'm talking to anybody. And when I put it where I think it should be, which would be right in here somewhere, it's right in the middle of my screen. I guess I could move the screen up, but then I'm looking like this. I don't know. I might be fighting a losing battle on where I'm going to put the camera. It's in it was on one of the islands, and now it's gonna I went there when we were Koh Samui. When I went with my wife and we went to that place where I did the live stream with the iPad and we were out looking right over the water. It was an awesome place. We found it and the guy gave me a shirt and I don't think I ever did a video. I was supposed to do a video on it. He's probably pissed. But it was a place and the food was pretty good. It was him. He'd been there 12 years with his Thai wife and trying to make it, through COVID and all that shit. So, but it was good. Not many places here, man. I'm telling you. Every time I see somebody, Chuck does a video and goes someplace and they hit up, Mexican restaurants and stuff, it aggravates me. Although if I ate that kind of crap, I'd probably die. Um, let's see. Was Logan leaving? Did he say goodbye? What did I miss? Oh, or Jake. Oh no, to Scott. Oh, time to call it a day. So he did prematurely, and then he saw the shirt where I'm behind. Hey, Bo, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Uh, and I'm still trying to get the shirts done, so hopefully I'll get them done. Um, but hey, Mitch, how you doing, brother? Hope you're well. I got a long one. It's been an hour, 2 hours and 15 minutes, just sitting here bullshitting about the stuff, and we talked about what else did we talk about? We talked mainly, or the biggest part about, you know, not when I was thinking about coming here and when people put stuff together until I was on this channel, and then discovered the problem of when you're getting ready to retire at 65, 67, you got 90-year-old parents that need to be taken care of. So I was just saying, like as a parent, if my kids watch this and I'm laying in a bed somewhere and I can still be taken care of by somebody else, just leave me and go enjoy your life. That's what I would want for my kids. I don't know. Like I said, it's a little bit strange because I don't know if I have dementia. I don't know who I am. Am I gonna, but what are they gonna do for me? If I don't know who I am, how am I gonna know who they are? So just go have a good time, kids, and live life to the max. But not an easy thing to do. Mitch experienced stuff, Bobby, Jake. It's part of retiring. And like say, I like that time. Let's see, apologies if you have been for a while. Yeah, yeah, he's been in for a while watching. But and then we were talking about pizza ovens. I got a propane one on the way, kind of very similar to what Logan got there in the States, but it's a knockoff. Oh, probably made it the same place in China. They just didn't stamp Oni or whatever it is on the front. So, but it looks like it's going to be a lot cleaner, no coal. No, is it going to taste a little bit different? Probably. Am I going to notice it? No, I'm not going to give a crap either way. Are the Thai people that I'm going to be making the pizza for complain that it's not in a wood-fired oven? No, it won't even cross their minds. But we talked about pizza, so and cheese and everything else. It was a good live stream. I think I'm going to end it fairly soon. Um, Miss went to bed. I still got one more bourbon in me. That a boy. Um, what did I miss? Uh, can't get the. I could send a Vermont grade A syrup. That would be awesome. But just can't put an address up on a piece of cardboard. Yeah, I don't know. I put it on the channel, but it's in. I gotta try to put something else in that's not in Thai, if that helps you. Um, what was it? The battery life and the battery's life. Did I? Same, Mike. More listening. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to getting the oven. I should get the oven and the new microphone, and the microphone for the iPhone, and that kind of stuff in the next couple of days. I do have the filter, but the guy's busy, so hopefully he's going to come over within the next, hopefully this week. I'd like to get it done and finish up put that other drum filter on the koi pond, and pretty much done with the filtration on that. And then I'll go through a whole deal on what I do to clean it, which isn't going to be much if anybody has any kind of a deal in their mind that they want to put something in. That's the way I would do it. I would do a moving bed with the drum. I would have designed it differently instead of eight 8 feet off the ground. It should be, down lower to where I could work on it. Hopefully, I won't have any problems with it. But that and a moving bed and then a tower over ceramic should be it for any kind of filtration. Shouldn't need anything more than that. Wow, I made breakfast Mexican and stepped away from your video. Now I'm back. Yeah, I know. Uh, it's getting close, so it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. I think I'm about done. And like I said, my father-in-law came here about 20 minutes ago and said he was taking off to go to the market, probably get some food for the animals. And I'm the only one here. The mother-in-law is in Bangkok with the daughters. She'll be coming back, I think tomorrow or the next day. So I should probably go up there and make sure the animals aren't tearing the house apart. And go ahead and take my medication, which I haven't taken yet this morning. And it's already what? Almost 11 o'clock here. So, yeah, I think so. Even though we got 19 people, I appreciate everybody, but I think it's time to end the live stream. Um, let's see, nude laps in the pool, good for the soul. Yeah, the pool is looking awesome. I looked at it last night when I was sitting out on the patio. That swing in front of the koi pond there, where I take a lot of the shorts and stuff from. You can see the pool, and the pool's just crystal clear. I almost went in it last night. If you're not familiar with Surin or Tat Phnom or this area of Thailand or area of Isan, this is the time of year to be here, man. Like when my wife brought me my rice soup in this morning for breakfast, she opened up the door and the wind was blowing. She said, "Do you want me to leave the door open?" I said, "Yeah." It was just absolutely gorgeous. Now, November, December, and I think part of or almost all of January are freaking awesome here. It's almost like um, being in a different place than in the middle of the heat here in Thailand. But it definitely is nice. I think it even gets a little bit cooler in Tat Phnom where Chuck is, and that's about 5 hours from here towards the Mekong. Um, where's Bear? Bear's on the Bear. Where are you? Bear, come on. People want to see you. Say hello. Say hello. You a good boy? Huh? Yeah. He is a pretty good dog, but he just is. He's still a puppy, and boy, he just gets excited as heck when he sees me in the morning and loves to jump and grab onto my arm and but he is a good dog for sure. And a nice looking dog too. I'm gonna start taking him. I'm hoping I gotta spend more time with him if he's gonna get trained even worth a shit here. So I think I'm gonna start taking him on the trailer deal, and hopefully he won't piss or crap inside the trailer, which is probably I'm probably hoping for too much. This thing's on an angle again. I got to get another tripod for this. Is Douglas here? Hey, Douglas, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Appreciate you coming by. Um, yeah, they are here, right, Andrew? I dig it. This time of year is definitely my time of year. In fact, I think I'm gonna go pull. I didn't get to pull the cover off of the Forza, so I might be up for. Are you? What are you doing today? You doing anything exciting? Are you around? Maybe we'll. Because I don't know how the hell to get back to your house. I still want to check out what you're gonna build downstairs and stuff. So hit me up. Maybe we'll. I think my phone's charged. I'll have to go inside. But I'd like to, because I might take the Forza next week and just go for a 3 day something somewhere in the middle of the week. I just need to get that wind in my face. If I do that, I'd like to ride the Forza and make sure the GPS and all that stuff and everything's working. So uh, Andrew lives about, I don't know, what is it, Andrew? 30 minutes, 20 minutes from here. So maybe you'll do something. But it is quite nice here. But maybe you'll come this way and I'll ride back with you that way or something. Let me know. Yeah, and I gotta show. I should show those again. I I get a kick out of them. Where are they? He thoroughly amazes me. Yeah. It makes me crack up every time I watch it. Hey, that one I got a couple of them that I like to watch. Uh, and one of them is this one here with the when I first bought the other karaoke machine before we started building the pool and pond, and then brother, the cousin that built those, he took the thing so he could play his music as his giant Bluetooth speaker. But now I have one there, and I am gonna find it. He took it somewhere. I don't know if I'll ever get it back or I'll buy another one. But here's what the kids singing at the house. We'll sign off with that too. Anyway, I get enjoyment out of it. Let's see. Get her on Bobby's channel. They have good voices, right? The kids, is it just me, or are they just because they're my kids? I think that they're good. The youngest one, the closest one, that's the one that actually takes the singing. That's the one that won the. They went to Korea, that won the bronze medal. And I told her, I said, man, that is a big achievement because it was like watching the Olympics. I mean, they had the USA, France, Germany, Spain. I mean, everybody was there, and they got third place out of all these schools. It was amazing. I told her you should be very proud of what you guys did there. But they have good voices. They're good kids. They're really good. Now the oldest one in the back, been in college now, and she starts today. She has to drive, I think, almost 40 kilometers across Bangkok, and now she has to teach traditional Thai dance in a school, a different school, for 3 months. And then when she gets done with that, she'll be able to teach traditional Thai dance anywhere in Thailand, which will be kind of cool. But I don't know if that's one. They both want to go to America. They want to go make money. So my wife said, "Could you please ask around what they can?" I said, "Well, yeah, I can." Uh, yeah, I feel old too. I see um, children of friends of mine, or their children are having children that are, and I just feel older than dirt. It's Johnny Cash. uh, yeah, they do. Yeah, you never hear me sing. I'm tone deaf. I'm horrible. Air guitar. I'm glad you guys got a kick out of it. I enjoy watching there, especially watching the dog. And I watch the kids. I watch that little clip occasionally. Um, let's see. What Douglas wanting to know where Logan is. He's back in Texas, California, and back hustle and bustle on Sunday. And then I think you're going before the end of the year. You're going back to California, right? Again. Um, where do they go? They take you out to the middle of the desert, right? It's always nice. My daughter said it was cold in Lubbock and in Austin. Is it cold there? Yeah, I think the last couple of times I've seen Logan doing videos, he's wrapping up in jackets and all sorts of good stuff. Perfect sound. Tequila. Yeah, I don't know, man. They have fun. I bought that. What did it cost me? $90 or something. Um, for that one in it's in Ubon. So we'll leave it in Ubon. And that whole night, man, that's all they did was sing. And of course, I didn't film any of it. My wife did, but I didn't film any of it. But they have a ball doing it. I enjoy watching them. I mean, it's like when my kids were growing up, the biggest thing, I am like the biggest, worst gamer in the world. I do this and I fall off bridges and into water. But I got Zelda and all those ones back in the day when my kids were young. They're 30 now. And I used to enjoy the shit out of watching them play those stupid video games on TV, and then us trying to figure out how to get by this dragon and this, and that. And we had a bunch of fun when we were. And this one was a big sport when we got our first dial-up ding dong 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 computer. My wife and my daughter and my son would want me to go and try to pick up girls on the internet. I get to ask that one, Dad. We had a ball, man. But I had a lot of fun with the kids. I do. Has more of a Alan Gold look and voice. Yeah, my voice is. I just not a singer. Not a singer. Yeah, Tommy J said it was cold in Austin. It was 85 here today. I was cold. Jake. Tepson, El Paso. 58. Wow. Why do you have to give your uh let's see, real question. Why? Well, here I am leaning over again. I can see the screen perfect. Why do you have to give your dog a bath and your cat cleans themselves? Yeah, it's true. And you have to pick up their shit. I agree with that. And like I said, I never was, man, until here. I never had a cat. Well, I had one cat, that I got. Gal moved out of a house, friend of mine, and said, "Can I keep my cat's been here for 2 years and we've been gone for 4 days and the cat won't eat." So I said, okay, but it was an outdoor cat. But I kind of like the cat. Uh, but I never thought that I never thought I'd be a cat person. See, this thing moves. I got to get another tripod. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, for a handheld thing, I wanted to bring it up, but I can't show it to you because it's on the stick. Eh, I must be getting ding an hour at an hour, 2 hours and 30 minutes. But there's a couple of things that I wanted to go over that I got to get is on the community page. I will drop that pin thing that my wife sent me that I have put out. I will try to put that on the community page. I'll also hopefully my wife will get the name and the phone number of the hotel, which is like under 5 minutes to the house for 400 baht a night for people that want to come. It is the 9th of December. We're trying to I'm trying to get that steak guy. My wife doesn't think he'll go, but we're gonna go. Maybe not tonight or tomorrow night. I think he's gonna go. I think he'll want to go because, like I said, I think I'm gonna pay him more to come there for one night, even though he has to drive back and forth, uh, than he would probably make in a week. He was the one that I had at the wedding. The steaks, the food was great. That's all the people wanted, even the Thai people. They were coming over to give me 100 little coupons, and the people were coming over. You got any more? You got any more? You got any more? So there'll be plenty of food. Hopefully the steak man will be there. Same guy that if you guys watched Chuck's video or my video on our wedding and house blessing with the entertainment with the girls and the music and the stage and the sound and the alcohol and everything. It's going to be a fun party. So I'm hoping we'll have to see if we can get Logan and Jamie to hop on a plane and fly here for an overnighter on December 9th. But it's going to be fun. So I'm going to do that. I have to do that. Try to do that. I'm going to see about getting on uh, the Forza and get that fired up because if I don't take the trailer out next week, I'm definitely going to go for a ride. I don't know where. I might even go Mitch's way. I might even go towards Pattaya and maybe make a all week Monday to Friday trip there. I don't know. I got to see what's going on. But the try to get all that stuff done today. We'll see if Andrew is up for meeting up and showing me the way to the house or sending me coordinates. I can get there. I'm sure. If you're still listening, Andrew, maybe you can do that. maybe easier than having to drive over here. Send me a pin drop or whatever the hell it is. My wife had to do it for me. I'm so non-tech. Uh, let's see, wash the kitty. Just say, I saw myself. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, the food was decent. Hopefully, and I think he's still there because we became Facebook things on there, and every once in a while it'll pop up that he's got a special on Sunday of something. But the food was good. It was like Tex-Mex type food. It was good. Okay, so I guess for now I'm going to go over to my deal, pull up my. I think I could say Merry Christmas to everybody from last year. My outro, which was given to me by Richard of Richard Travels. He did both the intro and the outro on the live stream here. He actually did the one that I've been using. I added music to different ones, to these and to the one. I didn't do a very good job on the one on the bike, but the stuff he put together was good. But for some reason, they kept giving me not a claim, but couldn't be monetized. Not that that makes a difference. I just didn't like the idea of somebody being able to take something from me. I don't know why. But anyway, Richard, thank you very much. I always say thank you to you at the end of every one of mine. I hope your life is going good. I hope you got a job. Um, Let me go see. And before I sign off, let me go back up because a lot of comments are being made. Hey, Louis, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. We need to meet up. Yeah, I'm going to come that way definitely, Jake, when you're here because I don't know if you guys are going to be coming to Pattaya like you did last time, but I want to go meet Craig and everything. So, in fact, I'm hoping I can get that way before March, but I'll definitely be up for making it there for that. All right, thanks, Logan. You too, and thanks for putting that up, Jake. Uh, all right, so I'll go back over here, go over to my outro and say thanks for watching. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending where you're at. And I will catch you on the next one.